Abracadabra, baby. Salute. We here, y'all. Let's get it.
Get that in.
Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building, man. You guys know what time it is. Welcome to the latest installment of the Graphic and Wasted Show.
Or the Wasted Graphic Show, whichever way you like to slice it. Graph, I have one thing to say before the show starts off. This isn't chocolate. This is doo-doo, baby.
Yo, salute. We was backstage dying right now, y'all. Salute to the greatest chat in YouTube history. You guys know what time it is, man. Thank you so much for being here. Salute the Green Dot Gang in the building. Get Off My Lawn Gang in the building. We see you guys, man. Y'all are heavy in the chat. Make sure you guys wipe them feet. You already know what it is, man. Make sure you pay them bar tabs and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed yet, man. A lot to talk about today. We were going to go live last night. It was actually my fault, you know what I mean? But we decided to let it breathe a little bit, you know what I mean? Because there was a lot going on yesterday. AP's presser kind of got the nation in an uproar, like a slim chance of just, is he going to stay? Is he going to go? Well, look, I'm going to give you guys my take real quick, man. And I definitely want my brother Wasted Talent's take on this situation. For those who didn't see it yesterday, AP went live for the Raiders presser. He did state that Devante Adams is in good spirits, getting healthier. He's still a Raider. Devante is doing well. The hamstring is getting there. He's getting closer and closer to getting back on the practice field. He's in good spirits. We talked, so everything's good. He's still a Raider. He has not ever not been a Raider. When he's healthy and can play, we'll play him. He's working every day to get that hamstring right. He's in a right headspace mentally. We talked recently, like I said, had a really good conversation. He's ready to play football. And I'm going to give you my theory here real quick, Wasted, okay? And tell me if I'm tripping here, all right? Because I know a lot of people are really believing in the hype that Devante is going to remain a Raider, right? There's a lot of Aidan O'Connell's back. So, Devante, this is what he wanted and so on and so forth. The Jets are looking bad right now. They just demoted Nathaniel Hackett. He's not calling the plays. And then New Orleans and so on and so forth. I look at this as a situation as the Raiders are not getting what they want out of this. And Devante's not getting the place that he wants to go out of this. And they're just kind of playing it nice right now. I think they're just playing it nice. AP saying everything right. Devante's going to be healthy. Healthy. That is key to moving him to another team. I think Devante is remaining quiet right now and cleaning up his image a little bit behind the scenes. I don't think there's really anything to see here. I just think the Raiders are not getting what they want out of this. They're staying firm on the second-round pick, which we're probably not going to get unless we hold on to them until the trade deadline, where some team may get desperate at that point. But I mean, Wasted, I don't really think there's anything to see here, brother. I just think that these guys are cleaning it up a little bit, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. What do you take from this situation?
What? But us not trading Kaiser Sose? You tell you, the hamstring's going to get about as healthy can be as soon as the trade comes in. He's walking like this, and then all of a sudden, Devante has been traded to oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Get the F out of here, bro. Like, yo, it's funny because, Antonio Pierce probably should have went to that school of thought a couple of weeks ago. Maybe they could have gotten something for him. Yeah. Now the Raiders are trading out of desperation, right? So I don't think they're going to get their second because the Raiders, the only way they're going to get a second is if they buy down the money and they send money for a pick.
So which Mark does not want to do.
And Mark doesn't want to do. He don't want to spend the money for the pick, which I think, to be real with you, Mark probably should do it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And to be real, and I don't want to take someone else's take, but and this guy, I can't stand this guy. He's a Fred Flintstone face chump. But look, Mike Lombardi said this. Mike Lombardi was saying how, the Raiders should have traded him in the offseason because that would have been brave. He goes, now by you not trading him, it looks like desperation.
Yeah.
Right. And now I'm looking at the whole prism of, I just want to make sure this isn't a situation where we don't get anything for this guy.
Yeah.
Like that's the most important thing to me. So get something. To me, I'd lean more towards getting a third and a player.
Yeah.
And swapping the money that way. But
and they're saying it looks more like a fourth at this point, wasted, which if you could, let's just say you took on half that salary for a second round pick. This could potentially be that draft pick where you can secure your quarterback of the future. Mark, stop playing games, man. Take on some of that money, send them packing, and get that second somehow, somewhere. If Buffalo, which is the sneaky dark horse team, I don't know if you see Marcel Reese on K. Adams today. Yeah. He said, does it rhyme with Schmills? And he just laughed and he said, I know a little too. I think he alluded to the fact of, I know I'm closer to the situation that I should be. Right. I think that's what Marcel Reese said. Yeah, we know Marcel is Mark Davis's right hand man.
I know they probably up at PF Chang's or they in Hooters or something like that.
But I think if that small amount of money changes the situation from a potential fourth to a second round pick, Mark and Tom Telesco have to say, man, bite the bullet. This guy's going to be 32 years old this year. Move on. Take the second round pick. Put on a couple dollars and help that contract, and let's ship him out.
Get him the F out of here, because I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no metric where he can come back in that locker room and not lose credibility.
No,
can't. You quit on them guys. Mm-hmm. And this is the thing about Devante Adams. This is a dirty little secret. From now on, he shall forever be known as a diva. I don't care if he wins a championship or not. And it looks like he cheated. He cheated his way to it, because there was no reason for him to pull the plug on this shit now. You knew going into this season the quarterbacks that were here. What are you talking about? Your career can't go out like this. You should have did that shit this offseason.
Yeah.
Effing bum. Get the F out of here.
Since that receiver show came out, we tried to keep it as cool as possible, right? How many times have we had a conversation on the phone? We're like, bro, we got to move on from this dude.
We were saying that shit before that.
Yeah.
And bro, look, y'all know. Y'all was starting to get on me. Everybody's like, oh, Wasted hates Devante Adams. It's because I know what it looks like when somebody ain't bought in. I know what it looked like. Yeah. I've been watching this game a long time. So have all of you. The problem with us is that we like to labor under the illusion that everything is fine and that the Raiders know best. But guess what? They haven't known best in a long goddamn time.
Yeah.
And we need to start really listening and looking at the cues. Now, we come on here and we put out a lot of fires. We said, no, this ain't true. That ain't true. It's simply this and that. No. With Devante Adams, where there was smoke, there was fire, and now the house is burning. It's a goddamn inferno because we didn't listen, and we should have got behind it and got him the F out of here.
And look, it's funny because you don't even see the young guys, the Justin Jeffersons of the world that, when Kirk Cousins went down last year, he didn't complain. Going into this season, knowing he had Sam Darnold, which is playing phenomenal right now, but publicly, we didn't hear anything out of Justin Jefferson, his disdain with a journeyman coming in to be the quarterback. I just that receiver show was disgusting, man, and it told us a lot that I think that we talked about behind the scenes that we already knew, which the public got a better chance to see it. Was man, look, this is the end of his career. He's just trying to put up them stats, man, and find a way to be that first ballot Hall of Famer, which he will be, because Devante's had a very, very illustrious, successful career.
He ain't guaranteed being no first ballot Hall of Famer.
I think he'll be a first ballot.
T.O. wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right.
Man, get the F out of here. He ain't guaranteed shit.
But let's look at it from this prism, right? Today's NFL was a lot different. Remember Deion complaining about, man, they letting everybody in the goddamn Hall of Fame.
That's true,
right? It's a lot different than when T.O. finally, was named to the Hall of Fame. It's a lot different.
It's the more things change, the more they stay the same. He's going to get in the Hall of Fame, but he's not a first ballot. There's so many guys at this point. He got to do some more stuff.
Mike Evans has so many bad quarterbacks.
Yeah, like Mike Evans.
Tim Brown.
I'm going to be real with you. Mike Evans' career look a lot better than Devante Adams.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because he's leaving. They do. Mike Evans got a ring. Mike Evans has never complained. Every year he got 1,000 yards. Yep. No matter who's throwing him the ball, whether it's Flotsam, Jetsam, a little Jerome from around the corner, whether it's Karate Body, whoever is throwing him the ball, he goes for 1,000 yards. Karate Body's a legend. That's different. He never
gave up on his team. Not once.
Not once.
Salute to HVAC, man. Facts.
So that he has diva like a gentleman. So he went like he tightened his tie up and walked in there and said, "I've been kicked out of better organizations than this. Get me out of here."
Salute, man. Yeah, hey, salute to the Mets, man. Little bro Hammer's in static. He's hyped. It was dope that we got to go to Citi Field and watch them play against Philly. So for them to do what they did last night, grand slam, to find their way into the national championship, that's phenomenal, man. So stop hating, bro. Stop hating, bro. Hopefully it's the Subway Series Part 2 and the Mets get the better half of it this time, because I'm all in on the Mets, baby, this year. My A's are cooked. Mets, METS, Mets. Hey, stay solid. A karate body is a factor in South Sacramento, California. I'm telling you right now, it was a skinny Asian dope fiend on my block, and we called him Karate Body. And he was the master of two things: crack rock and karate.
So he was the crack rock Manny Pacquiao.
We knew we couldn't sell him short because Karate Body come with full force. Yip, 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 yip. It was ugly out there in them streets. Ask the Eagle Park. Salute to Jay Jerk and Figures and all my brothers. Ask them about Karate Body. Salute to the Mokes. I think we can get a second if we start winning without Tay. If we can get a winning streak before the trade deadline, we could have the upper hand. Salute to my guy, the Mokes, in the building. And I said this since pretty much I've been saying this on Twitter and everything. Like, hold on to him until the trade deadline. Someone's going to get desperate. Salute to our brother Big Mike in the building as well.
Big Mike is in a place.
I mean, like, why not hold on to him until the deadline? I think that right now, Devante and AP are saying the best thing right now is for you to get healthy. And I know you may not want to hear this, Wasted, but potentially he may suit up a week or two before the deadline so that he can still go and ship him out. But what do you think about this, though? The sneaky dark horse team now, right? We know the Saints, Derek Carr going down, Spencer Rattler being the guy. And if Spencer Rattler balls out these next few weeks, I got to keep it a buck here, you guys. It's going to be very difficult for them to put Derek Carr back in there. If Spencer's the guy, he's the guy, right? So that's a situation to monitor moving forward is if Spencer balls out, that offense gets to gelling, Derek Carr lost his job. The Jets with their situation, it officially happened today. Todd Downing will take over the play calling. Nathaniel Hackett's still the offensive coordinator. He's still out here, but he is not the play caller, right? So Aaron is probably sitting back saying, wow, what are we going to do here now with one of the worst play callers in the world in Todd Downing? We've seen it with the Titans. We've seen it with the Raiders. Now you look at the Buffalo Bills, a sneaky team, right? I don't think Devante would want to go to Pittsburgh, with their situation. Justin Fields still can't throw the football. Russell Wilson.
He doesn't have to agree to it, though. They have.
I know, but I don't know if they're going to make that kind of move. Man, George Pickens he's already pissed off out there. We see the situation in Pittsburgh. It's just never really a good situation for these wide receivers unless they got Ben Roethlisberger throwing the football out there in Pittsburgh. Even then, there's drama, but it's production, right? Yeah. But I'm just saying, what do you think about the Buffalo Bills being a sneaky team? Because Sean McDermott and company, they're probably feeling the heat. He probably feels like this is it. If I don't get it done this year,
he's gone.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he makes that move, him and Bean out there in Buffalo, and says, we got to make a move now because that window is starting to close. And I thought it damn near closed when they moved on from Diggs. But if they brought in Devante Adams, that's an upgrade with Keon Coleman and those young pups that they have out there, the receiver position, and then Dalton Kincaid and what's the other kid's name? The other tight end, the duo. Dalton Kincaid and Dawson, right? So Dawson Knox. Is it Dawson Knox?
Something like Knox, yeah, Knox like that. But bro, look, let's be for real here, because I fell asleep during that.
No, I hate you, bro. I hate you.
No, it wasn't because you were bringing the smack as always, Graphk. I'm fresh. I'm fresh home from work. I'm tired.
Okay. I'm like, damn. Do I got to call Karate Body, bro?
I don't want you to do that, man. I don't need that kind of smoke right now in my life. I'm too old for that. But listen, bro. The thing with the Bills is the Bills have a direct path to the division. The Jets are cooked. The Dolphins are cooked. Mm-hmm. The Patriots are.
Well, absolutely cooked.
Yeah, so
they're about to just shatter their young kids' confidence moving forward.
Drake May is about
throwing him into the fire right now. Yeah.
Listen,
one of the worst lines in the NFL, might I add.
Yeah, shout out to Manny Pacquiao. So listen,
Richard, you are a genius, bro. Salute to Richard.
He is definitely. But I'm looking at Buffalo. They have a pretty good run to get, they only have Kansas City in their way.
Yeah.
It's really
and they look beatable all year long.
Yeah, them and Baltimore. I'm going to go on record and say that I think it's going to be them in Baltimore that's going to decide the AFC, not Kansas City. Even
there's a lot of reports out there stating too that Baltimore is not in on the Devante, sweepstakes, and I think personally, man, it makes no sense. They already, they're still trying to figure out a way to get Mark Andrews involved in that offense. Isaiah Likely is he's a stud at the tight end position, young kid. They have Zay Flowers, so on and so forth. Devontae's not going to get the production he wants out there in Baltimore.
No, not at all. But bro, when I was talking about at the end, I'm talking not about
Baltimore in general.
No, I'm talking about Baltimore and Buffalo are going to be the ones that go to the AFC, like go to the Super Bowl. One of those two teams. I think Kansas City is going to start losing eventually. I don't think they're going to just steamroll. They look supposedly good, but the way Mahomes is turning the football over, he's been turning the football over a lot.
6 times this year.
Yeah, I don't think Kansas City's going to the Super Bowl again this year. So, man, if I were Buffalo, I'd make that move.
Yeah, and bro, why not? They still haven't gotten one in the history of that organization. We watched them year in and year out with Thurman Thomas and all of Andre Reed and BB and all and Jim. They went to 4 of them. Never won one.
They went to 4 in a row. They lost to the New York
Giants, Cowboys.
They lost to the Redskins. They lost to the Cowboys 2 years in a row.
Yep.
Right. And when you start thinking about it, they're due. They're due. They've had some really good teams. Josh Allen, this is his year, man. Because at this point, that contract looms omnipresent at this point.
Yeah.
He's not on a rookie deal anymore. He's gotten paid. It's time to get the payoff on that.
Yeah.
Diablo, I haven't heard anything about Diablo being back yet, right?
He's back at practice. So it looks like he will be back here shortly. I don't know if they're going to, throw him back into that starting role. Yeah. But we're going to talk about that here in a second, you guys. I got the injury report up. We're definitely going to go over that. But I just want your final take on the whole Buffalo situation. Do you think that they can be officially that dark horse? And Divine Diablo was full at practice on Wednesday. So
I don't think they're really a dark horse. You know what I mean? Because this is something that they tried.
Money-wise, they were. That's why I wasted.
But I know. But it takes $8 million, and the Raiders, if they really want to make this deal happen, they can make it happen, right?
Yeah.
I don't see a team in the NFC being in on him besides the Saints, and the Saints really don't make as much sense as that. He might as well stay here. So I think Buffalo, and it's the reason why the Raiders are going to have to make this move. He doesn't have the kind of robust market that he once thought.
No.
I think this is a sobering experience for him.
And also, if you want to stop the Kansas City Chiefs run, send him to Buffalo.
Yeah.
That's the best chance we have of getting Kansas City the fuck. I can live with Buffalo winning one. That fan base deserves one. Serve them up on a silver platter. Take some money on, get a 2nd or 3rd round pick, maybe a player back, and move on. And look, it is what it is moving forward after that. I think that's the move, bro. I think Buffalo.
No, I do too, because I don't want to see those bastards win another Super Bowl.
No, hell, I can't. No, I can't live with that shit, bro. Salute to the Mokes. AOC needs to channel his inner Lavender Williams. Salute to the Mokes with a haymaker. Salute to Jorge. Gene T needs to be a Raider. I would love that, but that's a fireable offense if you take a running back in the first round. And mind you, he's a generational player. Jorge, generational running back, bro. Come on, dog. Boise, just watch him play football. He is different, dog.
No, I have, but bro,
he's a generational football player at the running back position. I don't want to waste it. If you say anything different, you are unceremoniously blizzard.
F out of here. F out of here. Like, the thing is, he got to get to the league first, though. Grab a lot of these guys, they go nuts in college football, and then they come here, and then it don't. You got to see how it works out when he gets to the league. I mean, he's looking to be the part, but look, we've seen everybody from Rashaan Salam. Remember Rashaan Salam? We throw Rashaan Salam.
Chicago, right? Went to the Bears?
Yeah. And it didn't happen that way.
Yeah.
Lawrence Phillips.
But this kid is a walking tutty, bro. It seems like every time he touches the football, he's going for 60, 70 yards.
I mean, bro, it reminds me of when Marshall Faulk was at San Diego State. Yeah. It reminds me a lot. Like Marshall, he looks that dominant. And he probably will be, but he got to go to the right situation. And not for nothing, when Marshall came into the league, it wasn't looking that way.
Mm-hmm.
The first few years before Manning got there, but then they traded him to the Rams and he really took off, it wasn't looking that way. Yeah. So I got to see him get to the league first, bro.
Salute to Chef, my dog, man. Appreciate you. Elite says Maurice Claret. Remember him? But this isn't that though. Like you see GT. I don't see a Maurice Claret. I don't see a Trent Richardson situation. This guy can be a generational running back. The way
I don't think Maurice Clarett was. I wasn't in on the hype of Maurice Clarett when he was in college. We at Ohio State. I wasn't.
But you just watch the way he runs the football, the angles he takes, the vision that he has to be able to stop at the drop of a dime and just go in different directions. Like GT's one of them dudes, bro. He's one of the ones.
Yeah, he looks like he got that Barry Clinton Porter.
Yes, bro. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to say it, but he looked in high regards, bro. I see it's very Barry Sanders-esque, bro, with him.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It looks a little like because I remember when Barry was in college.
Yo, hey, Hug. Thank you, bro. Thank you. So look, this is all we're gonna do. Salute to Hug. And this show was brought to you by. Look, we've gotten our reads out the way, I think, for the week, right? You got one more?
I don't think I did, but yeah, it is what it is. So here we go. Here's an extra. And this show has been brought to you by BetUS, powered by BetUS. Get 150% off your first deposit and 125% on the next two. They even have snooker. Thank you, Hug D's. Listen, BetUS. Don't you see this? Promo super chat. This man sent you a super chat. Look at that. Go.
Promo code YouTube 150 up to $2,000. Fastest payouts in the industry. Salute to Hug D's. That is the goatedest shit in the world. Salute to our guy Hug D's in the building. Yes, GT is going to be way better than Josh Jacobs.
Yeah. Josh Jacobs can't tie that kid's shoes.
Remember this, Omni. Josh was like the third option at the running back position in Alabama.
Yeah. I was surprised we took him that high. I was mad.
Yeah. Well, the reason why was they were smart because he didn't have a lot of a tread off
mileage and stuff.
Yeah, so
they took him. He's not even the best running back of this.
But bro, it's not even. They're not even in the same stratosphere. You know what I'm saying? Like, salute the Trap as well, man. Turned into Dirty 30 today. Best gift the Raiders could give me would be an AOC throwing for 300, 3 TDs for the W. Send Devante to Jacksonville. Salute the Trap. I mean, look, we have to kind of limit our – first and foremost, happy birthday, Trap. Salute to you, brother. Dirty 30s, man. It's a blessing for you to be able to do that. Reach that, man. Look, man, these days, man, it's just a blessing to catch another 24 hours, right? So salute to you. Everybody in the chat, man, let our brother know happy birthday. But, I mean, this is a Pittsburgh –
That run DMC.
Huh?
That Run DMC.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Raider Trap will Run DMC.
But this defense is a tough defense, Trap. I don't see Aidan going out there and throwing for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns on this stingy defense. They got some injuries out there they're dealing with, and we're going to talk about that later on down the week. You know, we got our shows set up, you know what I'm saying, to do our previews for the week. But I'm going to say this, man, that defense, that's tough, bro. I don't know for 3 touchdowns and over 300 yards. That's a tough assignment, Wasted.
Yeah, man. But look, I want to get into the fact that when we talk about, you know, what's going to happen this year, I need the nation to live in the moment a little bit. Game for game. We don't know how the season going to turn out, right? I can't start getting into what's going to happen next year. Where Devante going to go? It's all about how many guys are here and who's going to be on the field playing. Now let's hope Max has gotten more healthy. And let's hope, you know, Adam Butler and all of them guys play out of their mind because we've missed Christian Wilkins. Yeah. But at this point, man, I can't really I'm just sick of the whole Devante thing. And it sucks because he made this season that was turning out to be a pretty promising season. He just kind of freaking just 86 this season. Now the season's like, it feels like it's over almost because he wants to leave. He turned this shit into a dumpster fire. What a douchebag.
Yeah. Salute, man, to my guy, Colleen. SMU. So we talking about Brashard Smith. This kid thus far has 83 carries, 561 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. He's averaging 6.8 a clip. You know, I'm in the Dallas area, so I know I'm very familiar with Brashard Smith out of SMU. That's an interesting name, Deo, and you could probably get him in the middle rounds. Salute to my guy, Deo. Appreciate you, man, on the $2. Salute to Ryan as well. My opinion, AP wanted AOC from the start. This is clear, but it was pressured to start Gardner. This was my decision comment seemed like it was low-key shaded to let's go. Salute to Ryan. And we're going to talk about that here in a second as well. Real quick also, man, I want to put it out there, you guys, that we did go out there today and sign a defensive lineman. Zachary Carter, former 3rd rounder out of Florida, I believe.
Zachary.
What is it?
No, I'm being retarded. I'm sorry, Graphk. You guys, this show, we need some energy here. This show has gotten off the rails already. What the F is going on, Graphk? This is not a Graphk and Wasted show.
Raiders signed defensive lineman Zachary Carter Former 3rd-round pick in 2022 out of Florida, 25 years old. Got him from the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, if you look at his stats, there's nothing really to see. He's played in 4 games this year. In his career, he's played in 8 games. Not a ton of production here. I've seen a lot of interesting things from the Cincinnati Bengals fans in terms of us picking him up. They were saying that he's a defensive tackle, but he was at linebacker. He's a defensive end. It's kind of weird, man. So it's going to be interesting where we utilize this kid if we even do. He's 6'4", 290 pounds. So it's going to be interesting, man. What do you think about this pick? I think this is more along the lines of
that's a depth piece. This is a depth piece, man.
Practice squad guy that you could potentially call up if your other guys aren't showing up.
Yeah, I mean, bro, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
There's 1 sack in 2 years. Pause if necessary.
Yeah, so it's not like he's some world beater. He's gonna come here and let like the world on fire. We just this is a game of attrition, right? We don't have enough bodies.
Yeah,
we don't have enough bodies. Like we were talking about how much depth this line had. Then we got rid of Byron Young.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the Eagles. I don't know what he's done since he's been there.
Yeah,
not a whole hell of a lot, right? Then NJS is a guy that we really haven't played that much. Now he's got to really be featured, right?
Yeah,
and so it's you got to bring somebody in to replace that body, and it's sad that Christian Wilkins is got to be the guy. You know what I mean? And I'm be honest with you, man. The way this defensive line looked without Christian Wilkins, it's scary hours, man. I wish they would have went out there on the waiver wire and got somebody a little more well known.
Yeah,
because I don't see him as a solution, man. Because it's scary hours for the run game for the rest of the year, man.
I agree, brother. Salute to Jorge. Did Milroe lose stock by losing advantage? I think Alabama lost more stock than just Jalen Milroe. I mean, he was 18 for 24. He had 310 yards in the year. He had a touchdown. He did throw a pick, a QBR 77.9. He didn't run the football great at all. He had 7 carries. He only had 10 yards, but he did have a touchdown on the ground. I don't think that Milroe loses any stock. I think Alabama loses all the stock. You know what I mean? If anything, what do you feel about that?
Nah, I mean, with that, it's Alabama as a whole. Like a prospect is not going to lose stock because of a team loss. It wasn't like they lost because of him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. When he goes through the whole evaluation process, that's going to be a little blip on the radar. They're going to look at the whole body of work. But Graphk, let me ask you a question. There's some people out here that are saying that, this whole situation with Devante Adams. Do you see any metric in any world where he could stay as a Raider?
No, not at all. And I don't want him to be a Raider. This is the thing. Outside of all the shenanigans that we're dealing with Devante this year, whether it's the receiver or requesting a trade, bro, it just doesn't make any sense financially with that contract. Period. Like Devante could be the perfect teammate in everything right now. He'll be 32 years old. He's dealing with a hamstring injury, and he has 2 years left on his contract, $40 million plus back-to-back years. Bro, I don't care if he's the greatest human being in the world. Take all this other shit and all the outside noise out of this. I still don't think that it makes any sense.
Nah,
move on.
It never did. I could but the thing is, I'm just tired of the Raiders being a day late and a dollar short. Like there have been times where they could have made a move to move up and get a quarterback. They could have made a move and traded somebody and got something. They could have got 2 firsts for Derek Carr. They could have got. I'm sick of them being a day late, a dollar short, and the ownership not allowing. Because a lot of this stuff goes into. Do I have a marquee player to sell to Las Vegas?
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Ever since we've been in Las Vegas, I felt that way. Tired of that shit.
Yeah.
Tired of it, yo. Like, yo, you know what you could sell to Las Vegas? Winning, bro.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do to win. Yep. Because that's the only thing that's really going to – I know they say it's embarrassing that we don't have a home field advantage. It's going to continue to embarrass you like that unless you win.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that.
Nope. That's another kid that's a local Dallas guy, Jorge, Oklahoma State product. Having a good year, carried the football 101 times, 384 yards on the ground, 4 touchdowns, averaging 3.8 a clip. That's another name that you can keep an eye on in those mid to later rounds. I think Ali will probably be going in like the 5th, 6th round potentially. That's an interesting name to keep an eye on. Definitely another sneaky name in this upcoming draft. Salute to JT as well. Hurricane cleanup out here in the 3-2-1. Stop to see my boys talk Raiders. Players come and go. We are the Raiders for life. Salute. Hey, brother, be safe out there, JT.
Stay safe, bro.
Yeah,
Make
man.
sure you keep your gloves on, keep your PPE on, keep your eyes cool. And don't touch anything out there because I know it's nasty work.
And keep that humor going, brother, man. You got to laugh through the pain these days, man. So, JT, man, salute to you and your family. Stay safe. Salute to Larry. A certain QB is going to become available in NO after he loses his job this week to the rookie. Just playing cheers. Just playing cheers to the best Raiders content creators out there. Larry, DM, my brother, we appreciate you so much. And I think that Spencer Rattler, man, I think it's that time for them to usher in that era and go in another direction. Jake Hanner looked bad out there last week in DC. You just know who he is at this point. Salute to Larry. Salute to Wade. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Aidan O'Connell being named QB1 as well, you guys. We got a lot more to unpack. So stay tuned. Wipe them feet, y'all. Pay your bar tabs. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed yet. We should have kept Andrew Billings. That was a guy that we were really high on.
Yo, where is Big Andrew Billings at, man?
Chicago, right? Is he still in Chicago?
Is he still? I don't know, man.
Man. He was balling for them.
He was balling for us too.
Does he play? Oh, Cincinnati? No. Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, still in Chicago.
Yeah, but he was he was balling for us from Baylor. Played with Sean Oakman.
Yep. And I remember people were pissed when he came over, and I'm like, man, this is a good pickup right here. And he played pretty lights out for us. He was very John Jenkins-esque for us.
Yo, and he only 6 foot tall too. That's the thing. It's crazy to have a guy that's like 6 foot tall, be like a little bowling ball and shit, man.
Yeah. Salute, man, to our brother East Coast Gridiron. Salute to Niles, Ben Bad, LT. All our people in the building, Sacktown Raider, Mike, Brave Raider. Salute to Rick in the building. Taino's in the building, our dog. And yeah, I seen that the Commanders just let go of Sam Hartman, man. Stay away from that. Me and Wasted know more than anybody. We are Notre Dame guys. Stay the hell away from Sam Hartman and that beautiful Uncle Jesse hair.
Sam High Stakes Hartman.
Wasted went full tar. Never go full tar. Salute to the most.
Damn, I went full tar. Did I?
Salute to East Coast. Everyone is naming running backs, but there's better ones. RJ Harvey from UCF, Central Florida. Marion Hampton, North Carolina. I'm not even going to play with that name from Rutgers. J. Knott, Cal. Definitely seen him play this past week. Damian Martinez, Miami. Salute to East Coast.
East Coast, get the F out of here, bro. You always got to come and go left every time everybody goes right. Now it's all these way better running backs all the time. You know what? East Coast the kind of guy I can say water's wet. He'll be like, actually, Wasted, it's kind of dry. Get the F out of here with that shit.
I love East Coast. Salute to our brother East Coast and salute to the almost 1,300 people in the building. We appreciate you guys. This is the injury report right here as of yesterday, you guys. I haven't seen what came out yet, but for the Pittsburgh Steelers going into this Sunday at Allegiant Stadium, Russell Wilson, full, good to go. First time he's healthy, so going to be interesting to see if he starts. Najee Harris resting. This was a veteran move. He's getting some veteran rest. Devante Casey, ankle, did not participate. Running back Jalen Warren, knee was limited, but he's doubtful, I believe, for this week. Minka Fitzpatrick, rest, veteran. Nick Herbig did not participate. That's a big loss for them at the linebacker position, as well as Alex Highsmith groin. They're both not expected to play, but I do believe that Alex Highsmith was limited, but they're saying that he's doubtful. I believe he's not going to play, but we shall see. Something to monitor. Guard Isaac Samalu, resting. Michael Pruitt, knee limited. The tight end, what I'm hearing is he may not play. I'm hearing that Cordell Patterson may not play as well. Pat Furman, that's crazy, man. Calf, he's limited. TJ Watt, rest. We already know he's going to be out there. Cam Hayward, rest. DeMarvin Leal, the defensive tackle that we liked a lot out of Florida. Neck did not participate. It sounds like he may not play. And then Larry Ajobu, what is it? I always butcher his name. Ajobu? The defensive tackle.
Okunjobi or
Okunjobi, yeah, but rest.
I don't know, man.
Veteran rest. The Raiders, it looks like hamstring with Devante. We already know the situation. Yeah, you already know. Max with the ankle did not participate, but he'll be good to go. They've been doing this with him pretty much for almost over a year. Divine Diablo, the oblique injury, he's full. So it looks like he'll be back out there Sunday when we play the Steelers. Tommy Eichenberg, hamstring was limited. Michael Mayer still not back, dealing with the personal matter. Tyreek McAllister, shoulder was limited. Jacoby Myers did not participate. But from what I'm told, you guys, it's nothing serious. He was out there. He's going to be good to go. And I seen some things on Twitter as well from some beat writers that stated that he'll be good to go. They just were, kind of sitting him out. yesterday. Colton Miller, knee, shoulder, did not participate. Expected. Merrick, knee, he was full. Thayer Munford, limited. So it's good to see Thayer Munford back at some capacity. Dylan Parham, Achilles, we need him back ASAP. He was limited. Jackson Powers Johnson, knee, did not participate. Something to monitor.
Oh, my God.
DCAM, finally get an opportunity to potentially see DeCameron Richardson. First practice yesterday as a Raider, was dealing with that hamstring injury all year long. Excited to see him because people don't want to talk about it, and we were high on him, but Jack Jones has not looked the part of that corner one.
No, he has not been cornerback number 1, 2, and or 3.
Dorian Bennett is clearly the best corner that we have.
Jack Jones is right now. He was supposed to be the number 1 quarterback, and he's been a disappointment through all 5 of these games. He hasn't put together one good game. You know what I mean? And according to Pro Football Focus, he's been targeted 24 times and has given up 17 completions.
Yeah.
They have a 78.8% completion percentage against him for 157 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Nasty work.
He's been getting smoked. He's one of the worst corners in the league right now. It's terrible.
Yeah, man. And also, you guys, DJ Turner hamstring was limited. A lot of hamstring injuries. Amir White still dealing with that groin injury, did not participate. And then Trey Taylor, our young pup in front of the show, coming off the IR last week, still dealing with that knee injury. He has limited capacity at practice. So that is the yesterday's injury report. I have not seen the updated one yet. So stay tuned for that. If Russ was a Raider, would he use Raiders quotes or make his own? Because we got a few. Salute to the most. I'm going to be honest, man. If Russ was a, I wouldn't even want to hear him talk. Just go out there and play football.
He'd be like, Las Vegas Raiders, let's ride. Wrong team, Russ. Wrong team.
Just win, baby. Just win. Just win. Yo, you fucking stupid, bro. Salute to Pop Belly. Another running back. We talked about him. That's the number 1 running back in this year's draft. Generational type player. So, but you know, and you know what? I gotta correct myself. Salute to our brother Raiders.scout. You know, little bro of the show. We love him to death over here. He said, you're tripping if you don't think he's going to be a top 15 pick. I said he wasn't, because I said because of the quarterback position, because of the offensive linemen coming out in this draft, some corners, I just think that this draft is very deep. I'm going to be honest, bro. JT's going to be a top 15 pick. He might be a top 10 pick.
You said his draft is very deep? That's what they said about the hooker on the blade. Bang, zoom. Bang, zoom. Bang, zoom.
Zoom. Bang, zoom. Salute to Pop Belly, though, man, on the $2 holla. Ross, I think you missed my Super G. Let me go look for it, brother. I appreciate you for reminding me. Let me see. I did not see it. Okay, salute. Chance, we moved Tyree inside now that Wilkins is out. Oh, you're going to see him.
There's a huge chance of that.
Yeah.
And also, Matthew Butler has made a sighting back on our roster. He has made the active roster. Matthew Butler has not really done much, but playing inside, the fact that we kept him, I think we might have a Matthew Butler special this weekend, baby. Matthew Butler. You guys forget, he was supposed to be the adult in the room when he came out of Tennessee. Be the adult in the room this week.
I'm going to say this. Adam Butler is going to have a big game for us. I got him with a sack and a half, bro. Pause.
Look, I have a sack and a half right now.
You stupid. Adam he heard all the noise, and I don't know if you guys seen his interview yesterday too. He did state that it wasn't him. It was his fault. I don't hear it. It wasn't his fault, you know, about the foot and you know, so on and so forth. So salute to Adam Butler.
Bro, he better get out of here. That's La Ling from Carlito's way. He's like, it wasn't even on. If I said you did it, you did that shit, Adam Butler. You did.
Facts. But you will see Tyree kick in and kick out. Salute to Ross, man. Appreciate you, brother, as always. And let me see. Let's get caught up on these supers real quick. Salute to our brother and our guy over on Twitter, man, Cal Davis. Russ, LA Raiders. Let's roll. With the dice. I love it, man. I love it. Salute to Cal in the building as well. Let's go over this Aidan O'Connell decision, man. So they really did go the quarterly route. Wasted, right? They gave him 5 weeks. I mean, that's technically the first quarter of the season, right? Gave Gardner Minshew every chance to go out there and keep that job. You know, it was pretty blunt. They asked him yesterday, were you going to name the starting quarterback? He said, yes, sir, Aidan O'Connell. clear cut, right? There was nothing else to go into it. Salute to the SI.com and Uncle Hondo over there. I'm over here on their website right now reading this verbatim, you guys. What went behind that decision, Coach Pierce? I mean, it was a quarterback battle early on. Minshew started 5 games, and at this point, I think it's best to go with Aidan going forward. Question: before you even got out here, this franchise did a lot of roller coasting, and you've talked about building a culture. So when they come out roaring out of the gates on all 3 phases of the game, then the pick 6, they just seem to go down. How do you build a mentality tough culture? Coach Pierce goes on to say, yeah, I hate to use it, but it's a teaching lesson. And it's something that we try to do on the sideline. As that is happening, you can feel it. It was real. I'm not going to hide it, right? We could feel the air a little bit from our team and say, guys, it was just one play. Then we really look at that game. Probably 2 series later, we had the ball at the 50-yard line, had a great opportunity to make a play. We didn't. We punted, kept them backed up. There's so many plays, blah, 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 blah. All right. So he was named the head. He's named the guy. Aidan's the guy. And I find it funny, man, that, a lot of people in the nation stated that Aidan lost the job because of that pick 6 in preseason, right? So, so Gardner Minshew goes out there, throws a pick 6, and essentially the same thing happens. I mean, what do you think about him giving Gardner the keys and taking them shits away,
bro?
Going into this Pittsburgh game?
It's classic defensive-minded head coach, classic, because they're very reactionary with quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive-minded. I remember the years when the Jets had Rex Ryan, right? Rex Ryan was okay with his quarterback, even if he wasn't scoring points, as long as he wasn't turning the football.
Sanchez, baby.
The Sanchez. He was okay. Hey, all Mark's got to do is get us 7 points. My defense will stop him every time down the field. I love feet. That's you better watch out because the New York Jets are coming through, man. Rex Ryan all the time. You would hear him on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
I think with AP, this needs to be a teachable moment, fam. He's got to see the big picture because he should have saw the big picture earlier this season. Gardner Minshew should have never been the starter.
Ever.
Should have never been a starter. And the reason why is because the ceiling is much higher for a second-year player than a guy who's been in the league, been all around the league. You've seen this man start at least 25 games.
Yeah.
You know what you want to get out of him. It's not even a mystery to us what we were going to get out of Gardner Minshew. We knew it was going to be Mitty McMiddle.
Yeah.
With Aidan O'Connell, you don't know what Aidan O'Connell could be.
Yeah.
And the thing is that now you've brought him in, you yo-yoed the kid. Now you could have broken him a little bit. You should have allowed him. You should have showed him that you supported him, gave him what everybody wanted, started him, and then maybe, just maybe, if he starts getting the dog shit kicked out of him, then Gardner Minshew can come in and play the role he's always played, a backup. But now you've ruined Gardner Minshew because now he's affectionately known as Booger Bailey from now on. The guy picked the winner and everything.
Chicken dinner,
man. He'd have picked and inflicted, we'd have been okay.
Yeah.
But he ate.
Yeah.
Very nasty work. Very kindergarten.
Yeah.
So now, where do we go now if Aidan O'Connell shits the bed?
You got to stay with him.
And
you're not going to get the keys to Carter Bradley. If anything, they're going to go right back to Minshew. And I think he did. There was a quote here, you guys, that was a little weird to me in terms of that presser. Go ahead, Waste. I'm going to bring this up. I'm looking for it.
Man, it's nasty work because I sit here and I think to myself, now that Aidan O'Connell is in, right? If this season looks worse than what it did previously, man, now you got to question the decision making and the brain trust. Now, I like Antonio Pierce, and I want him to keep this job. You guys know that I've advocated for Antonio Pierce because I believe he's the kind of coach that if you could support him with an apt offensive mind and give him a quarterback, I think he can win, right? Because most of the time you have, back in the day, you had coaches that were CEOs of the team. They weren't exactly the play callers. They were the CEOs. They had a lot of bright minds around them, and they were the CEOs. Give an example, Tom Landry was that way with the old Cowboys. He had so many guys on that staff that went on to become head coaches because coaching the Tom Landry, he allowed them to be kind of the master of their own domain when it came to their part of the football. I think AP could be successful. He picks the right minds to be around. But he's never going to get that shot if this turns into a dumpster fire because this has dumpster fire written all over it. If we don't go out and get this win against Pittsburgh, it's going to get ugly, man.
It definitely is. And real quick, man, salute to Mario Andretti, man. Lopez, a booger eater. Trash. How do you feel realistically, man, with the expectations moving forward with Aidan O'Connell? I mean, the good thing is we get a chance. We got 12 games left. We get to see what the kid can do. My expectations are not very high. I thought that he should have been the guy this year anyways. Once we didn't draft a quarterback, I assumed Aidan was going to be the guy. At least, once again, I hate to just repeat that what everybody else is saying, but it's just real. We don't know what his ceiling is yet. We don't know what he can do as the number one guy. Can
I ask you a question? What do you think the reason, like the ideology was behind him not being picked? Because of the mobility or the fact that he didn't separate himself?
As the quarterback one?
Yeah.
See that's the thing, right? Once again, it all is this the effect that trickles down from the top from Tom Telesco? Was it a decision that Tom was like, yo, Gardner needs to be the guy, and AP being that first year head coach and kind of being wet behind the ear saying, okay, cool. All right, we'll give him a chance to do it. I personally think, bro, that Aidan was supposed to be the guy. I think AP wanted him to be the guy.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way it was lined up, right?
But you never know. It could have been Tom Telesco and Getsy going to AP and saying, look, this is my first year as the OC. This is my first year as the general manager of the Las Vegas Raiders. Do we want to bet on Aidan O'Connell, or can we at least just throw a guy out there that's had some type of success at the NFL level? Getsy could have ruled too, bro. He could have said, AP, let me have Minshew in this system. I believe in him. This could have been a best out of 3 series, and AP was just the one that was ruled out.
Yeah, I think, man, to be real with you, and you said this earlier this summer, and Kyle Davis saying it right now. Money wasted. He said it was the money. Follow the money. Follow the money. And that's true, man.
Yeah, and that can definitely be it. You paying that kind of money, $15 million a year, right? Was it 15 million?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I mean, hey, throw the guy out that got paid to come over and be the bridge guy. I think that AP thought that Aidan was going to go out there and just clearly win the job in preseason. I thought he was going to be like, man, my guy's going to go out there and cook. When that pick 6 happened, it was like, damn, man, now we really have something to think about here. You know what I mean? So look, all across the board, you guys, with either one of these guys, it really don't matter. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that Aidan is going to be the next, Rich Gannon of the Raiders is going to come in and just turn this thing over, turn it around. I don't. But you should give that young kid all the opportunity, especially playing the way he did at the end of the season last year and helping AP lock down that job. Like why not? Like, how does he not have the job going into the season, essentially with Gardner Mitchell being a backup anyway? I don't think Gardner Mitchell's ever been a guy that went to another team in free agency and he was already number 1.
No,
he's
never.
always been number 2.
Never. He's even in Jacksonville, he got his job replacing, I think, Bortles.
And it's always been like that. So why would you sign a guy who's been a career backup to be the number 1? It makes no sense. Like
making Dennis Eckersley be a starter, even though Eck was a starter.
My favorite closer ever.
But
I understand. I agree with those.
Mariano was much better, but
yeah, you're a Yankee, man. But yes. Hey, Eck is the guy, but I understand the philosophy of what you're saying, though, bro.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be real for you, bro.
I'm
gonna be real for you, bro. When we start looking at all of this, we start looking at why they did this. It makes me feel like the organization has more people in the kitchen spoiling the broth.
We talked about it yesterday. We talked about
it, and it becomes just even the way that AP had to affirm that Aidan O'Connell was a starter. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, this is my decision.
Yeah. And once again, right? The power struggle there. This is exactly what he said. He said it wasn't a team decision. It was my decision. That's just what I felt was the best moving forward for this offense. And once again, bro, we're talking about this power struggle. We're seeing all these guys. Salute to our brother Honcho. We talked about it as well. Like the same thing we've been talking about all year long. Why does all these guys have these headsets on? Like, who the hell is calling? Who's calling the defense? Who's calling the offense?
Honcho called that out when we was down in Jersey.
Yeah, why do all these guys have?
Marvin Lewis got a headset. This guy got a headset. That got a. He said, "Why?" He said,
with all that wasted, there's going to be some miscommunication on the sideline. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's going to be some 12 men on the field back to back. There's going to be some, why did you do this play instead of this, and so on and so forth.
AP brought that up. He said it was coaching. I'm glad that's the first time Because
We
AP
talked about it yesterday.
That's the first time that he took accountability.
You get a headset. You get a headset. You get a headset.
Oh, it was like Oprah. It was crazy. He was just throwing headsets everywhere. It's crazy. He was giving them to the head of security. He's giving to the man in the front row. He gave one to Gorilla. Everybody gets a headset. Everybody gets a headset.
Yo, he said, "Shit, I got a headset."
Yeah.
No, but go ahead. You my bad, bro. We cut you off a little bit.
No, he did. Listen, bro. At the end of the day, man, the one thing that this Aidan O'Connell thing is going to do for us all. It's the one thing it's going to do for us all. It's going to really show us whether or not these guys have the ability to right the ship, like in a real way. Because you can have a bad record and retain your job. It's not the record; it's how it looked getting to that record.
Yeah.
How did it look?
Yeah.
How did it look? Because now what you did last year doesn't look as favorable because people will say, well, you played all these backup quarterbacks and this and this and that. Now it looks like it was a fluke. Let's see if you can kind of try to galvanize this team just to make it 500.
Real quick, I got an interesting salute to Ridge. I'm going to bring this up because we know who Ridge is. You know, we're not going to
the great and powerful Ridgeback.
But he said that's fake news. So I want to talk to him a little bit, but let me get these supers in. Cincy, if we get rid of AP, I think the headset that because we know who Ridgeback is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and he knows more than anybody.
Whoa.
Yeah. Salute to Cincy. If we get rid of AP, we lose PG. Y'all want PG as the head coach? I don't think that it's either way. I don't think that you lose PG because of if you move on from AP. And even then, bro, I'm not turning Patrick Graham into a head coach, bro. First and foremost, focus on this bad defense right now. Since this defense is at the bottom of the barrel in a lot of statistics in the NFL right now. I think right now, what are we like the 27th defense in the league?
Yeah,
so around that range.
Listen, I would love if Paul Gunther was the head coach.
Paulie G.
Oh baby. Yes,
Paulie G.
The stable genius of defense, Paul Gunther.
I want to ask, and before I read this, salute to S. Always support what we do. I want to ask because I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go into the whole situation. Salute to Ridge. Ridge, how many guys has headsets on that sideline? Please let me know. Please. Salute to S. It's not really Minshew or Aidan's fault as much because the only audible they can call is a timeout with this offense or run for cover. Carl and Sanjit shows you how awful Getsy's run plays are as well. And then he goes on to say, wide receivers should never be allowed to power block for runs in the backfield more than an actual guard should on film. This is Getsy for you make it make sense.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. Bro, listen, what the F's going on right now? I don't even know what's going on right now, man.
You know, S. Dot is the offensive line guru. You already know he's good, tape guy, watches all that good stuff. Basically, in a nutshell, Lou Getsy is the reason behind the offense being asked. I assume that's what you mean. And Rich says 19. Wait, Rich.
I don't know what we're talking about here, man. I think I need a cup of coffee, man.
So, hold on, Rich, 19 people?
Hey, Graphk, man, I got to be honest with you, man.
Rich, I got to hit you up, man. I got to get.
Hey, well, hold on, Graphk. Hold on. Never mind that. Got to be honest with you.
Go get some coffee, man. Wait, I know. I see it in your eyes, man. You about to pass the hell out.
Yeah, I need some coffee, man.
Go get some. Salute to Sholo. Chiefs, Chargers, and Broncos all in the top 10 defense. Shaking my head. And we thought that we were going to be a top 7, top 5 defense this year. Crazy. Salute to Sholo, man. Q, Robert Salah, future DC. Hey, one thing he does know how to do is put together a phenomenal defense. So depending on who the guy is next year in terms of the head coach, I look. Hey, man, Robert Salah knows how to put a defense together. That Jets defense is phenomenal. Salute to Classic Man Q. Salute to the Mokes. And salute to East Coast said, don't agree with all that at all. Salute to East Coast. Hey, I just got my Xbox headset from the Raiders. I'm going to call plays this Sunday for the Raiders. All screen plays. I got this. Trust. Salute to the boat. Salute to Trip. Some stuff happening behind the scenes. This team doesn't look right on the field. How they last in tackling with the linebacker coach. That was something that I was going to bring up today, you guys. I don't know if you knew this, but the Raiders have been the worst team in the NFL in terms of tackling. According to Pro Football Reference, we lead the NFL with 56 missed tackles this season. 56 missed tackles. That's nasty work. That is nasty, nasty work. Nasty work. Disgusting. So there you have it.
Oh my God.
Yep, you ain't never lied. Did you hear that? Wasted?
No, I didn't. What happened?
We're last in the NFL right now in missed tackles. 56.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're first in the NFL in bad football too.
Yo, you stupid. Salute the Trip on a $5 special, as always. He said, damn, Diablo then had 56 missed tackles and missed 3 weeks.
Yo, look, man, I'm sorry, y'all. I was dying a horrible death.
We seen it, bro.
I am so sorry, y'all. I am back.
They did one of these. I knew what time we said. I said, oh shit.
Yeah. I said,
it was gonna be one of these moments. Yo,
I went old man on y'all. I'm back.
Nah, hold on real quick.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. Pay your bar tabs. Hit that subscribe button. As always, I was waiting for my guy because I know my bro gonna hit me up and tell me what he was talking about. Salute the Ridge.
Hey, Sin, watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth. He said I had the dope fiend night. Watch your mouth.
Yeah, bro. Hey, that LeBron hit him, Sin. That Bron.
Oh, fuck out of here, yo. Not the scaggy move.
Salute the Zion in the building as well, man. Can't get right all our people here, man. Get some questions in, you guys. We're almost an hour in. We're having some fun. I got to get out of here in about 30 minutes, take my son to football practice. We could talk a little bit about this Pittsburgh game, but final thoughts real quick on the Aidan O'Connell being named quarterback 1. How you feel? Well,
I mean, bro, at this point, this is what should have been from the beginning of the season. It's crazy. This is what should have been in the beginning of the season. This is what should have happened throughout. When you started seeing some of the worm burners Gardner Minshew was throwing, we keep harping on how bad Luke Getsy is, right? Luke Getsy has not really been as bad as we thought. Now, I'm going to give you the one thing that I can really, really get on Luke Getsy for was the play design with that 100-yard pick. The play design was piss poor. But for the most part, there have been people that have been open. He's been scheming people open. It's just that Gardner hasn't been getting them the ball.
Yeah.
Yo, a part of the thing that we miss a lot of times when we start harping on how bad this team is or how good it is or whatever is the execution, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We take the onus off of these players way too much. They're not executing, bro.
Yeah.
They're not executing. And if they're going to start winning some games, that's going to have to change going forward, bro, because we don't have the defense to be that eraser like we had last year. There was a lot of times when we won games where the defense got the offense back the ball 2-3 times.
Yep.
We're
at the bottom of the barrel in the NFL in terms of takeaways. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. And no, I'm not signing Devin White. I'm good. I know Philly moved on from him. Yeah. You know how I feel about Devin White. I've been you were like, bring him in. I don't want to bring in Devin White.
I like Devin White. The thing about Devin White is I think he needs to change position. They can't play him at the mic anymore.
Yeah,
Devin White has speed. He has really good instincts. You can't play him at the mic anymore. I think you can put him in as a wheel linebacker.
I like what Graham said. Salute to our brother Graham Cat, one of the Mod Fathers. Getsy has a decent playbook. He just doesn't know how to call a game.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with it. So that's one of the reasons why I was looking for one of these guys, like maybe the passing coordinator or something, to take over play calling duties.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of tinkering with what's going on. Joe Philbin was a good play caller at one time.
Yeah.
Look, he's old as Methuselah.
Yeah, I'm good off Joe Philbin, bro.
Joe Philbin might be.
I'd rather give the job to Scott Turner than Joe Philbin, bro. Joe Philbin would have us out there in that wing tee.
Yeah. Running jet sweeps. Listen, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'm on offense, baby.
I'm good. Salute the heat check. So y'all think AP is just posturing and doing business by saying him and Tay had a good talk? and he's still a Raider? Yes, I do.
Yeah, man, it's 100% Bill
100%.
Parcells, Bill Belichick. This is very Belichickian.
Hey, look, they're trying to clean up, all that chaotic toxicity that the like on Instagram, the request to trade, the K Adams interview. Look, they're coming together and saying, look, let's clean this up and let's work together now. I think before it was Devante at home, the Raiders trying to figure out a trade. Now it's let's come together. Devante's in the building working on his hamstring, trying to get right, and they're working together. That's what I think the difference is now, Wasted. I think it's Tay was over here, the Raiders are over here. Now they're in the same building working on the same thing that both parties want to move on.
Tay's like, I want to get out of here. We want you out of here.
Well, now we want you out of here, so let's figure out the best way to get
out of here.
You know what I mean? I think that's what's going on. Salute to Ford Dog. Trayvon missed 80% of tackles. Nasty, disgusting.
Bro, and a lot of, there are a lot of like pass breakups and stuff that are getting attributed to some of the corners that are really attributed to Trayvon Merrick not playing the play right in the backside, man. Yeah, like Kyle Miles been doing well, but we miss Marcus Epps big time with Merrick being out there, man.
Salute to Cal Davis. 19. What if AP's training wheels are involuntary? Hey, man.
They definitely are involuntary, bro. Like,
look. Salute to you, brother.
That's part of the reason why I question how come, and I know people like, what does this have to do with anything? How come Antonio Pierce's contract details have never been released?
Yeah.
What's the big secret?
We've been
Not
asking.
that we need to know, but do they have some kind of like eject button in the contract?
Yeah.
Like what the F is going on here, man? It's just some things that are a little weird about the whole Antonio Pierce situation.
Jermaine, no, he's not staying.
Because it feels like that it was something that the owner was forced to do. Mm-hmm. Like he was held hostage by the fan base in the locker room.
Yeah.
And he bit and he acquiesced. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that kind of worries me about it. Because if he did, it kind of makes me wonder. Because you could never make Al do anything he didn't want to do.
Nope.
Nobody in the world could.
DA, there's no way DA stays after all this, bro. And I can see, it's funny is I can see Devante. You never heard me say I wanted to be traded one time.
But could I stay or could I go now?
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
and East Coast, we agree. Devin's more of a Sam backer. He plays Sam in college. Yeah. Salute to East Coast with a haymaker. Salute to our brother.
I was saying play a little Will Sam too, but I think it's time to move him from the mic.
Yeah,
he doesn't have a lateral movement, but he's very good down. Like he's a downhill linebacker, man.
Yeah,
downhill linebacker. He's a guy that he will do
terrible coverage. Terrible.
That's the thing. He will do some of the things that we want Divine Diablo to do.
Oh, definitely. But you can't count on him in coverage. But I hear you. Salute to him.
He'll be eating everything up in the backfield, though.
Pause. Hey, yo, go get your coffee, bro. You are wilding right now. What are we doing here, Wasted?
Bro, listen, let me ask you a question. What backfield are we talking about?
You waited an hour and 2 minutes to get flagrant? This is disgusting work out here.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question, bro. If you were in a specific backfield, in a female backfield, and you had to eat a little bit, would it be pause? No, it would not. It'd be 100% heterosexual activity.
Men playing football. Salute to Hug.
100% heterosexual activity. Get the F out of here.
Yeah, we discussed how 12 personnel stacks the middle of the field with defenders. Then we try to run up the middle. Why not run trips and wide formations to open up a damn lane? Shaking my effing head. Hug D's with that youth football knowledge. The former head coach himself.
The annexation of Puerto Rico.
The annexation of Puerto Rico. The little giants of Idaho. Salute to my guy, Hug. Salute to S. Another thing is maybe I am wrong, and I hope I am, but I think I'm starting to see a pattern of winning because practice starts earlier than Wednesdays. Look close. S. with his crazy theories.
His tinfoil Kofi moment of the week. I wish I had the music for X-Files every time S. makes a comment.
Oh, Hammer got it.
Yeah. Hammer is goated, man. For this, I told Hammer, super producer Hammer, yo.
Salute to S. my dog. Hey, look, he is conspiracy theory bag right now. Aris, this is facts. Breaking news: Weston has a sack and a half.
And that's what she said. Bang zoom, bang zoom. That's what she said. That is subsequently what she said again.
So we getting the dub versus the Steelers. Look, hey, he checked. We have lost. Let me say this. We have won every game that I said that we're going to lose. So we're going to lose. It's funny. The AFC West Roundtable, the guys called me on it. They all, and you guys have not seen the video yet. I think it drops today or tomorrow. Mm-hmm. All the guys in the AFC West Roundtable have us beating the Steelers. I was the only one that said we're going to lose 16-13.
That's nasty work.
And Darcy said, Grab, every time you say that, you guys win. So, hey, we're going to lose, heat check. We're going to get destroyed.
This fucking guy, yo.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you don't show people your Halloween now.
No. Moving, bro. Salute the Raid detailing. Getsy is Coach Klein off the water boy.
That's a fact, yo. Raid detailing. Yo, Dave's wasted in 1.5 sacks is typically referred to as a hernia.
Yeah, he's stupid, bro. He's stupid. We went out and signed a former 3rd-round pick, Samuel, out of Florida, former Cincinnati Bengal, plays all across the D-line, defensive tackle, defensive end. Even Bengals fans were saying that they even had him at linebacker. So 6'4", I forgot the measurables, but yeah, Zachary Carter. Let me see. Also, salute to the Mokes. When the coach finally calls Spider 2Y banana.
Oh, man, I would love it, man. You imagine that? Can you imagine that? Hey, man, you got to have a little Spider Y2 banana, man.
Hey, Raider Reap, you know what it is, bro. Hey, I'm starting, I'm very superstitious. That's why Wasted don't pop up on those live streams, those watch parties. You know what I mean? Because he like, look, bro, I'm not watching these games, bro. We're going to fuck around and lose. So, and Paul says 6'4", 282. So, there you go.
6'4", 282, man.
Man.
I gotta stop. I gotta chill, yo. It's like multiple personalities, man. It's like me, myself, and Irene here.
Hey, Dan, I gotta be real here, right? Look, if we win, phenomenal. If we lose, phenomenal. At this point, man, we know now, right? This was the year that we needed to figure out. You have to finally go get the quarterback. Period. Like, this is the year. Ain't no Connor rolling out now to be the guy for the next 12 games. If you lose out, you lose a shit ton of games. Congratulations. We get an opportunity to go find our quarterback of the future. If we win out or we start winning, great. We have our quarterback and we won a shit ton of games. I got to be real here, you guys. It's kind of a best of both worlds type scenario.
Oh, man. Why'd you have to bring up R. Kelly right now? What that's wrong with you?
I didn't know that. Pause, bro. I didn't know that they. God damn, bro. Fucking throwing your mic and shit. Relax, bro. Breathe. Chill out. Yes. I thought they didn't make the best of both worlds. I mean, that was already something made before they made that album, which was a terrible album too. Both of them. Disgusting.
Both of them.
Yeah,
both of them terrible.
You can hear it in the music. They didn't like each other.
Yeah, I know, man. Jay-Z's like, go mace him. Mace that mom.
Go get him.
It's out.
Solo. Pause necessary. He said, "How y'all think Glay's gonna do? He's been good. He's been okay out there. I'm actually like I think he's been a pleasant surprise to that O-line."
I mean, listen, what did you expect? It's a reason why they drafted DJ Glaze. DJ Glaze was really physical. He looked great at the Senior Bowl. A lot of people were saying, including East Coast gritted it at Arn, was saying that he got worked. And look at him now. He's doing pretty damn well, even though he is a rookie and he's been having some penalties and stuff.
Bumps and bruises.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think we might have found our right tackle.
I say he looked better than Thayer Mumford out there.
Yes, he did. Thayer Mumford was starting to turn into Thayer Bumford.
Louis, when did Hondo say this? Did he just put it on Twitter? I got to see this. Once again, y'all, Hondo's reporting the Raiders are probably going to keep Tay for the rest of the season.
East Coast was right, though. He was getting worked. he wasn't getting worked, though. East Coast, I went back and looked. He told me to go back. He was right. He's right.
I'm going to look this up, man. There's no way Uncle Hondo said that, bro.
He said, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Let me see. So he says, interesting development and drama. Let me bring this up. Salute to everybody here in the building. As always, you guys, wipe them feet, man. Pay your bar tabs. Hit that subscribe button, you guys, if you're not subscribed to both channels yet. Let me see. While I would not characterize it as a probability, after speaking to a source very close to the situation this morning, it is a possibility that Devante Adams could stay with the Raiders for this season. Again, it's a possibility. It's not possible. It's not a wait, he said it is a possibility, not a probability. So that's what he put out there.
Bro, that is throwing baloney against the wall and seeing if it's don't you see that?
Hey, Hondo, if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're right.
Get the F out of here, bro. You know what that's like, bro? That it's a possibility that if I ejaculate on the placenta, I might, like, get the F out of here. You sound like what are we talking about here, man? It's a possibility I win the lottery tonight. It's not likely. The F are we talking about right now? It's a possibility. It's a possibility I'm going to grow 6 inches this year. And now I'm going to be 7'2". But it's not really a possibility because it's a probability. I don't even know what I'm even saying. I don't even know what's going on right now. Hondo, you done got me messed up. You done messed up the comedy right now, Hondo. What the F are we talking about?
I don't even know where the hell this shit went.
But I don't know. It's nasty.
You could have had an easy, just super easy analogy. Hey, man, the Warriors can win tonight, but the Kings can too.
I don't know. I'm tired, goddammit.
Hey, the Raiders can go out there and beat the Steelers, but you know what, you guys? The Steelers can beat the Raiders too. It's simple. Hey, man, this is salute to Heat Check. So how bad do we have to get to pick a quarterback? What bad teams did a quarterback? Titans, Panthers. There may be some other teams as well.
There's a lot of teams that you
Giants, maybe.
Yeah.
There's some other teams out there that may potentially look at other options at the quarterback spot. But I'm gonna be real with you. This is a year, and I'm starting to look at this. Hey, bro, talk about your guy, Ole Miss.
Jackson Dart.
Bro, you may be able to get him in the middle of the first round potentially, man. Like that kid.
No one listens to old wasted.
And no. The old boy out of Penn State as well.
Drew, you ain't getting him in the middle. He's gonna be a top 3 pick.
Bro, I'm starting to look. I'm like, some of these guys you could potentially get there in those middle rounds. And it's a deep class in terms of corners, O-line. There's gonna be a lot of people are gonna need some tackles this year. Look, I don't really know how bad we need to be because let me say this, Heat-Check. We have to know what specific quarterback that you personally would want to target for me to even answer that question. Because I don't know. I don't know, but I'll say this. There are some quarterbacks out there that you could potentially get there in that middle of the first round that can be your guy of the future. Real talk. And I watched all that stuff on Jackson Dart yesterday, bro, that you were sending me.
Yeah.
Bro, and then I looked at, Drew Allure. I was like, this is different. I like what some of these kids are bringing to the table in terms of the quarterback position next year. I'm hyped.
Yeah, everybody says the reason why they don't listen, but I am normally right about quarterbacks. You can say what you want, but Graphk will back me up. I am right about quarterbacks, and I'm going to tell you guys something. If some of these guys that you guys are looking at, everybody's saying Cameron Ward, everybody's saying Shador, right? These guys got to land in the right situation. We don't have a guy this year that is that slam dunk, stone cold lead pipe, number 1, number 2 prospect. This can go either way, right? And I think people's draft boards are going to look wildly differently.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like last year where you can look at everybody around the league's draft board and they're going to say, regardless of who they're going to pick, Caleb Williams, number 1 guy. Jaden Daniels, number 2 guy. And then so on and so forth. This is going to be one of those years that you might have a team that might say Drew Allar.
Yes.
Some people might say Cam Ward. Some people might say Quinn Ewers. I can't really pronounce the name. They might be Miller Moss. Like, you never know. This draft, I'm telling you.
East Coast. Real quick, while you're in here, and while my bad, brother, give us your top 3 options for the Raiders. Top 3 quarterbacks in the comment section. Top 3, because he says Jackson Dart has heavy issues holding on to the football and processing the field. His skill set is not wide enough. Love Drew, but he needs to stay 1 more year. So, hey.
He might. but he might not.
hey, Hondo wasted talent. He might,
no, but
he
might. But the thing is, it all depends on how high he can go in this draft and what he's hearing, what his agents are hearing. He doesn't have to stay. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people say he might need to stay one more year. Why would you stay one more year if people have you scheduled to be a top 5 pick?
Yeah.
You strike when the iron's hot and you leave. There's a lot of guys who have made that mistake, like Matt Leinart.
Yep.
Matt Leinart made that mistake and went back. Oh, he can go back and possibly be the number 1 pick, and he was terrible.
He said Jackson Dart's not going to have Trey Harris this weekend. He's going to look very sus against LSU. Salute to Sholo.
Watch he lights it up.
Same high school is Zach Wilson. So you're telling me that he is a Cougar guy?
Yeah, no, he's really close with Zach Wilson. He's cool with Zach Wilson's little brothers, and he is a childhood friend of Jackson Powers Johnson.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
They're like best friends. So I'm trying to tell you guys something. Yo, Jackson Dart, like your life depends. I like Jackson Dart. I think he's a good athlete. His arm, I like that he makes a lot of off-schedule plays. You know, there are some issues that need to be cleaned up, but to be honest with you, a lot of these guys, you know, have that one thing that needs to be cleaned up and they'll be all right. Yeah. So, you know, look, none of these guys that's why they're in college. They're not finished products. Everybody has a knock on them. Like when you look at Cameron Ward, I don't really like his release.
Salute to Cable Guys. Sanders, Cam Ward, and Quinn Ewers. See, the thing is, and you guys know how much I love Cam Ward, but we were talking about this yesterday, right?
Yeah.
He's a boom or bust type prospect. Like, can he be great? Definitely. But could he come into the NFL and be that guy where you drafted way too high? Definitely. I think he has that boom or bust aspect to him. He says Quinn Ewers. Okay, so that's your favorite guy. Okay. Curtis Rourke and Shedeur Sanders, unfortunately. Why unfortunately?
Yo, East Coast beat, man. East Coast, you love to go against the grain. Get the F out of here.
Yo, East Coast. Hey, we got to put a show together this week, bro. We got to do the quarterback show. We got to talk about the QBs. You good?
All right. The F out of here, East Coast, gritted it iron. Yo, the next show I do, East Coast, gritted it iron, we have to argue, damn it. It's enough of this nonsense.
Salute the Nav, man. F it. Keep DA's ass. Put his ass on IR. Open a roster spot. Bring in a rookie. Tyrod. But you see T. Taylor to see what we got there from the best DB in college. Oh, Trey Taylor. Okay.
Bro, everybody paused me for everything. Now, what the F is going on?
Hey, man,
I don't like his release. Super pause. Oh, wait, I'm about to eat a
sandwich. I
was
going to say it, bro, but I was trying to let you live.
Yo, wait. I'm about to eat a sandwich. Oh, super pause. Oh, I'm going to take a shower. Oh, my God. He's taking a shower. What the F is wrong with y'all? What's happening? You guys have ruined pause. That's the wrong button.
Yo, so
you ruined pause. Thank you.
I'm excited about seeing Trey, though. Definitely am, man.
I'm excited for you guys to stop killing pause. You've ruined it. Ruined it.
Everybody pause wasted in the comment section, you guys.
Come on.
Flood the chat, bro. See, come on again. Come on.
I need it. I need it. I need the hate.
Hey, caffeine free wasted is crazy, bro.
Vaughn Visuals, F you.
Salute to my brother Vaughn. Salute to Elite in the building as well. Always good to see you in here. Final thoughts. I got to get out of here and take my son to football.
Yeah, I know. I need to take a nap. I'm terrible right now.
Salute to the chat here in the building, as always. Love and appreciate y'all. Salute to Top Beach just pulling up as well. Always good to see our guy here, one of the man fathers himself. You know what? I'm not even gonna do final thoughts. Look, we know what it is at this point, right? Aidan's the guy moving forward. We're gonna do some breakdowns here about the Steelers game tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, leading up to the game. I'm just saying, man, how do you feel right now? Did you see the pressers today too? Did you get a chance to see Getsy or Graham talk a little bit?
Pause. I just need to say it. No, but in all seriousness. I saw PG talk a little bit. I didn't see Getsy. Every time Getsy talks, it pisses me off because I know that he knows that the nation is all over him, and he doesn't really give us anything to hold on to. It's all a bunch of like fodder and bullshit. He never says anything of substance.
Yeah.
Now with Patrick Graham, we've given Patrick Graham a little grace because of how this defense played last year. But Patrick Graham, let me tell you something. He is on the carpet with me. He's got to do.
Bro, what are you? Okay, Grayson, you got to go to sleep, dog. Go to sleep. He's on the carpet with you now. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building. We appreciate every single one of you.
Yeah, you trying to get me back for the other day. I know what it is. Yo, it's nasty.
Sleep, bro.
It's nasty work, man.
Yo, go to sleep.
I quit.
This is disgusting.
I quit.
Nasty
I quit.
work.
I quit.
Yeah.
F you.
Yo. Yo, salute to the chat. Wasted is about to go get a 5-hour nap right now.
Get the F out of here, Graphk.
So, hey, just make sure if it's on the carpet, no other male is next to you. Salute to everybody here in the building. As always, we love y'all. We appreciate you, God. You guys, this is the pause-worthy. This is the most pause-worthy.
No, bro, yours the worst.
Oh, here we go with this.
Yours the worst. Hey, Graphk. How many guys?
Salute to everybody here in the building. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Have
yo,
on the way out. Hit the thumbs up. All that good stuff. Pay your bar. Hit that subscribe.
Yo, man.